I don't remember the last time I did this. It'd been a bit. Uh, been too long. Again, but life been crazy. Well, sort of crazy. Yeah. I have no idea what's going on with my life anymore. I really don't. Like, this shit has gone out of control. Like, I have all the normal stuff that, like, oh, yeah, normal human problems. And then I go onto the internet. Well, very specifically, I go into Discord. And it is a completely different world that I'm living in on Discord. Yeah. I get called dad quite a bit on Discord because when I start to show care for people, I've learned that it comes out in a very parental manner. And what the hell is going on with this hair? The hair actually attached? Holy shit, I think that is attached. Yes, that is. That is really long for being a mustache hair. Why is that one just so much longer than all the rest? I'm done. Sorry. Uh, God damn, that is distracting me. Like, that is just so irritatingly long. No wonder it's fucking tickling. Jesus. I ended up going fishing last week, though. So that was fun. Got to go fishing. Ended up getting two little messes of bluegills, sunfish. Got 8 the first day, 11 the second day. The real cool thing about about both those fishing trips, I caught I thought it was around 15, 16 inches when I first caught it. I wasn't really paying attention to the size because couldn't keep it. It was a largemouth bass. Not bass season yet here in Michigan. So had to throw it back. Second day out there fishing, I caught it again. The really wild part was how I caught it the first day. Because the first time, it was actually on a line from a couple days prior that I'd lost. Snapped clean off. And so I had to just leave that day because I didn't have any extra poles with me. And when I went the day that I got the fish, I went back and that bobber was still there. So I cast out, thinking, oh, hey, maybe I can just get my fucking bobber back. Well, I got my bobber back, but it turned out there'd been a fish attached to the hook, and that fish got ate by the bass. I think it was a crappie. Not 100% certain because I could only see the tail. And if you know anything about bluegills and sunfish and them, the tail end, it can look a lot like a crappie's tail because bluegills, sunfish, they can have little spots and speckles all over them. So I wasn't sure, just being the tail. And I tossed it back. 2 days later, when I catch the same bass, I know it's the same bass, all because of an injury that it had on its side. Nice little half moon shape. So I'm hoping once bass season opens up, I can catch it again, because it was closer to about 18, 19 inches. That'd be fun. I can catch the same fish 3 times, and then the third time, be able to keep it to fucking eat it. Fuck yeah. That one bass would make fucking anywhere from 4 to 6 fillets of fish. And you can also get the cheek meat out of it. That's even more fucking meat off of that bass. Like, and that'd be a good one to get too. I'm hoping I can get it back. I know where I need to cast to get it. So, hopefully. I'm tempted to share the songs that I've been share songs that I've been working on. However, there's two reasons why I keep not doing it. One, they aren't exactly how I want them. And number 2 is why they aren't the way I want them. Is because I know it's so horrible. I used AI. Well, for the most part, I personally write the lyrics, and then I have it generate a song, like all the music around that, how the vocals sound, and yeah, that fucking AI has issues with me. It don't like going as fast as I like. I have to constantly reword things like 50 different times before it finally gets the sound right. Well, all right, that's an exaggeration. It ain't even close to 50 times, but that's because I know exactly what type of sound I want the vocals to have. And so it's just like I have to think of the different ways to word how I want that sound, you know. Rapid fire is number one way I've been able to get the speed that I want. It has been irritating though, because it doesn't always work. Sometimes I have to throw in 50 other words, and then I'll get close to half the speed I'm trying to achieve. But I would like to at some point take and re-record all the vocals using my actual voice. Because I think that would be a bit more fun than just having, AI generated the entire way. It's like, yeah, but what if I can do both? Well, why can't I do both? I mean, shit. It's basically just a more futuristic version of what fucking Trent Reznor from 9 Inch Nails did. I don't know if it's still how he does it, but in the 90s he was like, yeah, like, we need to start. I'm going to show y'all that you can use the computers to fucking create an entire album that you can then play live. And he did that shit. Like I said, I don't remember if he still does that or what. I just know at least one album back in the 90s he did that for. I think it was actually the first 9 Inch Nails album. I don't remember correct for sure though. But yeah, I don't see why not. AI is here. The only real thing we can do now at this point is try to make it better. Try to make it more efficient, not so noisy, not need such big data centers that use up so many fucking resources. You know? I mean, shit. A fucking computer used to take up an entire room. You had, basically the entire building dedicated to the fucking running of it. Like, yeah, all right. And now, basically everyone has a fucking mobile computer in their pockets. I mean, shit, that's what I'm using to fucking record this video on. Yeah, it's just water in the cup. Haven't decided if I want coffee yet or not. Like I kind of do, but at the same time, kind of don't. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, I think I'm out of things to say. I think. Am I? Are we? Yes, I do believe so. All right. Well, that's the end of this one.